When tragedy strikes, we know seconds count. Oklahoma Task Force 1 just finished up recent rescue training. Tulsa Fire Chief Michael Baker is with us this morning to share more on that and other topics of interest connected to the fire department. Great to see you.
Good to be here.
You know, there's so much technology that's constantly changing, and I can only imagine how a department like yours has to adapt.
That's a great way to put it. It has to adapt. You know, I'd really like to start with what is Oklahoma Task Force 1? I mean, there's a lot of folks that probably hear us talk about it in the media when we're watching them pull boats out of, you know, their facility and wave off to a hurricane response. But they are a local group of Tulsa and regional fire folks and some law enforcement folks who come together and do special rescue training. So as you can see, they use a lot of heavy equipment, and they do everything from swift water rescue to what you're looking at here is a simulation of where you would have something like a parking structure that would be damaged in a tornado or earthquake. And so they use a lot of this moving, lifting equipment to free trapped individuals, a lot of work with search to how to find folks. We have canine units that do that with scent and things like that. And then we also use cameras, drones, etc. So they're a very specialized team. And what we do is we have one coordinator that really helps us manage this. This team is really dedicated with a sister team in Oklahoma City. They partner up on major incidents. So they would go to Oklahoma City if they had an incident, Tulsa, etc., or all across the state. But what really has been their mission lately has been regional response. So the Oklahoma, Arkansas, Texas, New Mexico, Kansas kind of region. And so as you can tell, though, with a lot of equipment, it's a lot of cost. And so we've been very fortunate. The executive director of Oklahoma Emergency Management, Andy McVest, really learns about what we do here, helps us and encourages us, finds money and support for this team. So it's not hitting department budget.
Makes a big difference, because if it's coming out of that, then something's going to have to give.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about the swift water rescue teams.
Correct.
Because I know we've had a couple of incidents. We had the drowning at Zinc Lake. We've also had water rescue with the Jinx response teams down at 91st and the Bridge. You know, we are along a river. We're on a river now that is really a lot more active.
Correct.
And so that puts a challenge on your all's response.
Well, we have been, you know, part of the water rescue kind of game, for lack of a better term, for many years. So if you go back to the history of Tulsa, before flood control was so well organized and we did so many prevention efforts, you know, Tulsa was prone to flooding. And so the department had a lot of fleet of boats, and a lot of stations around the city had water rescue specific training. We've kind of concentrated some of that around the river. You know, downtown fire companies and anybody along the river has specific water rescue training, and we do have boats throughout the city still. The point is that things have transitioned from a boat response to now we're doing a lot more swift water and more shallow water. So even if we get torrential rains, we have to go in and wade in and pull people out of perilous situations. And then along the river, you know, the Wave Park has kind of gotten some controversy with the recent event, but it really serves to. It's a great recreational spot. But the other part of that is one of the most valuable pieces for the Tulsa Fire Department and across the region for folks to come learn how to do swift water. So our team has same team leads and same folks, a lot of them that are on Oklahoma Task Force 1 are training there. So we're doing a lot of training at that facility because we are around that facility a lot. And so whether that's learning how to throw ropes, get life jackets out there, things like that, or if we have to go in and get somebody.
Yeah, makes a big difference. Okay, I want to just kind of end on a fun note. The Badges and BBQ event, September 27th, is from 6 to 9. It's open to the public. It's $50 for general admission and $25 for first responders. That money is going to help Tulsa Crime Stoppers, and tickets can be purchased on the Tulsa Crime Stoppers website. We'll put that link on our website with this story as well. I love barbecue, so you can't go wrong with that.
Never.
And helping a good cause is also good too. Great to see you. Thank you for coming in. We'll catch you again next time.
You bet.